Well, hello, my YouTube family. It is Friday. I only worked one day this week because I was on vacation, people. My last day of vacation was yesterday. I already put in for my next week's vacation. No lie. That'll be in December. You gotta be quick, honey, because this is the week before the Christmas, and everybody's gonna want that week. I don't have to sweat it. I already put in for it. I put in for it in July for 5 months from now. Let's pray I'm still there, okay? You know. Okay? So, of course, the AC is on. Hopefully you can still hear me. I had a fantastic vacation, doing absolutely nothing, but not really not nothing, because I spent Monday through Thursday with Jeep issues. Like, I brought it in on Monday. They said we need to take a look at it overnight, Tuesday. Oh, it still needs a lot of work done, Wednesday. And you can pick it up Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon. So you had the whole week. Needless to say, people, the cost, I might as well just start looking for a new Jeep, Nancy? A new Jeep. So, you know, just, I must be made out of money, because repairs, and now possibly having to make repairs so I can trade it in for a relatively newer one. I will cross that bridge when I get to it. I'm nowhere near that bridge right now, but the thought is in the back of my mind. So I cannot complain at all. One day, Nancy, you only worked one day, and it was a Friday, and now you have Saturday and Sunday to max and relax again until you go back to work for a full week next week. But for now, you are home. It is 6:11. Okay. And of course, when you bring I think for me anyway, any vehicle that you need to bring in for repairs, why don't they just leave the speedometer and the radio alone? Why don't they just, y'all have nothing to do with the radio and y'all have nothing to do with the speedometer. Well, I guess the speedometer maybe. But now I'm trying to get it back to where it was before. And I gave up just a few minutes ago. I would have been up a lot earlier. I gave up because I'm saying to myself, well, you need to still bring it back in, Nancy, because the job is not done for the Jeep. It's enough work has been done for it to take me to my destination and back, but that doesn't mean that the repairs are completed. They are not, because they have to order some parts. So they said that they would give me a call once those parts come in. Do not call me anytime soon, because I need a break. I need a break. So I need a break. All right. So yeah, the week was not exactly as restful as I would have wanted it to be, with like absolutely nothing to worry about. But of course, there's always something to worry about. And I still have to make you-know-who's vet visit appointment. I cannot cross that bridge anytime soon until everything is taken care of with the Jeep, because North Shore Animal League is in Port Washington, New York. That's a bit of a drive for me. So I need everything to be in tip-top shape so I can get there with no problems and come back home with no problems. Although driving the Jeep to work and back this morning, today, was fine. I didn't feel anything. It was like it was just 100% taken care of. I guess the bulk of it was taken care of, and now they just need to, patch up the rest of whatever. But at least now I know that Jeep is taking care of Jeep. Pep Boys is not taking care of my Jeep, because the reason why I had to bring it in again so soon is because Pep Boys didn't do the job properly. Sorry. Jeep will take care of Jeep. It'll cost a pretty penny, but it'll be worth it in the end. Okay. So it doesn't really fully go because this is kind of like a bright pink and my lips are a red. You know what? It was one day. The rest of this week, do you think I cared? The lipstick I am wearing is a Rimmel lipstick. Lasting Finish lipstick in number 170 Alarm. That is Alarm. And that is Alarm. Great. Indeed. Indeed. And there you go. And there you go. So, creamy, long-lasting. Long-lasting is definitely the right title for this lipstick, because not dry and creamy, long-lasting. What more do you want? And there you go. And there it is. There you have it. Alarm. So that is it, people. That is all. I am still in watching declutter videos. But you know I made an order for some more eyeshadows, right? The eyeshadow on my eyes today is from this palette, ABH Norvina collection. And this is volume 4, by the way. This is Pro Pigment Palette volume 4. This is the shade I am wearing. There you go. And there you go. Eyeshadow, lipstick. This is a gorgeous palette. It is indeed a gorgeous palette. I still like my volume 5 better, but I ain't mad at volume 4, I'll tell you that much. Thank you very much. Okay, so I think Norvina has taken enough of my money. Norvina has taken enough of my money. So I got the purple palette and I got this palette, volume 5, 4 and 5. I have volumes 4 and 5. However, I ain't done with no palettes yet. I keep telling myself I am, but I'm not. Damn. What is the name? Hold on. Hold on. Juvia's Place. So far, Juvia's Place's formula has not been surpassed by any other palette that I've worn. There is another Juvia's Place palette. I must have it. I don't know if it's the latest palette, but there is a palette that I saw on Amazon, of course. And I'm like, oh! And I have a good amount of Juvia's Place palettes. But this palette? Then there is also another palette, Makeup Revolution palette, which is a palette that I wanted 2 years ago, and I didn't get it yet, but it's on Amazon. It's called the Liberty palette or something like that. I wanted it 2 years ago, people. I've been waiting for this palette too. Amazon didn't sell it back then. They selling it now. And I still want it as badly as I wanted it back then. Of course, I made a shitload of a list. Like 40, 41 items. Remember, I think the last order I made was kind of close to that amount. I need to slow it down. But whenever I make the next order, that palette will be in there. That's all I have to say. Because this palette was gorgeous. Is gorgeous. And I must have it. Neat. One of these days, one of these weekends or whatever, I'm going to have to make a video of my eyeshadow collection. Because now I can actually say, Nancy has an eyeshadow collection. And she's not decluttering nothing because she's just now getting into the whole thing. The whole eyeshadow thing. I'm not mixing and matching, and I'm still a one-shot chick. A one-shade, that's it, one-shade chick. But it's the palettes that I absolutely adore. The Man-Eater palette, the latest Man-Eater palette, that's the latest one I bought, right? I think so. The formulation of that palette is unbeatable. Unbeatable. There are some palettes that are beautiful to look at, but when you apply them, they're not as soft. For the most part, I can honestly say they're not, like Norvina doesn't have the softness of the Man-Eater palette. Maybe it's the particular formula or the particular shade that I chose. Could be the formula. Because I do like metallic and like shimmery shades, even though I'm not really wearing a shimmery shade. But for the most part, I do like shimmery shades. Some of them rarely are gritty, but for the most part, they're very soft. Satin formulas are very soft. But Juvia's Place, every single one that I have, every single Juvia's Place palette that I have is soft as hell. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. And I don't know what's the latest Juvia's Place palette that's out there, but I have about 5 or 6, maybe even more than that. And I'm fine. I'm fine. Of course, you know, after I released the Kraken from the sisters, I must release the sisters. I change into my comfy cozies. You know what I'm going to be watching, right? It's Friday, people. It is Friday. It is Friday. I only worked 2 days because I just came off of vacation. And yes, I did put in for my next vacation. I put in for it. You just came back just today. You didn't work a week. You just came back today. I'll put in for my next vacation. Because I don't want to hear, because not last week. Last week I was on vacation. The week before I was going on vacation, I was talking to a coworker. And I don't know, maybe she was trying to veer me off the path. But she was like, well, what's your next vacation? I said, well, I'm probably going to take, my other week's vacation is probably going to be in the holidays, somewhere around there. And she said, oh, well, it's very hard. It's very hard because everybody's going to want to take Christmas off, and everybody's going to want to take Thanksgiving and Christmas and all of that. And I kept that in the back of my head. I said, yeah, you're absolutely right. Today, my first day back, I put in for my vacation. And when is it? A week before Christmas. So I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear. I think it's the 18th through the 20th. And then it's the 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd, the 24th, the 25th. I don't know if they're going to give us Christmas Eve. I know they're probably going to give it. No, Christmas Eve falls on I think Christmas Day falls on a Sunday or something. Hold on. I can just look it up. Hold on. All I know is I'm already set. I don't want to hear, oh, well, you know, oh, well, you know nothing. Oh, well, you know nothing. Oh, well, you know nothing. Yeah, I put Christmas is falling on a Monday. I took the 18th through the 22nd, which means I have the Saturday the 23rd, the Sunday the 24th, which is Christmas Eve. Christmas Day is Monday. Obviously they're going to give us Christmas Day. I don't know if they're going to give us the day after Christmas, the 26th. But if they do, I have a lot of extra days after my week. Hey, I'm not stupid, people. You have to be quick. When it comes time for vacation, you have to be quick. So, for this past week that I just took off, I put it in March. I had to wait April, May, June, July. Finally. And now, in the blink of an eye, it's over. Hopefully, the following 5 months before the end of this year will go by in a blink of an eye, so I can go back on my second vacation. My second week's vacation. Oh, well, you know nothing. Mine is in now. So anybody after that, I don't want to hear it. Because I don't want to hear, well, Nancy, you're going to have to change. I put in for it first. First and foremost. Everybody else is going to, oh, well, so-and-so, y'all going to have to change. Because, of course, everybody's going to want to have that week. Or the following week. I don't know. All I know is I'm set. In July, I put for December. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Okay. So, that is it. That is all. I am tired. But not tired, beat tired. I'm just like for the day tired. Yes, I will be watching more declutter videos. They relax me, people. What can I tell you? They relax me. I'm looking at my own collection. Hey, there are 10 palettes, brand spanking new, that I have yet to use. There's another Amazon order waiting. I haven't hit checkout yet, but there's more palettes. I need to stop. I need to stop now. I need to stop, because I'm watching these declutter videos, and instead of wanting to declutter, I want to clutter, because I've only been into the whole eyeshadow thing for 2 years. I need to catch up. You know, I'm always the last. I'm the last caboose trying to catch up with the rest of the train. You know that, right? I keep telling everybody. So yeah, my latest thing now, because everybody's way ahead of me. I don't know what they're on now. Eyeliners, metallics, shimmers. Right now, I'm into, foils. I like foil eyeshadows. I really do. I like the shimmer. I don't like glitter. Glitter is too chunky. Don't like it. I like shimmers. I like satins. I like foils. I love foils. So I'm getting into the whole, formulation of eyeshadows. Okay, people, it's time to go. It's time to go. I need to max and relax. Look at him. My baby. My baby. I have to make his appointment. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to make the appointment. I'm not even ready to make the appointment, because all I can think of is scruffing and taking him in and him the crying and oh God. So yeah. So that is that with that upon that. I don't know what else to say. I don't know if the next thing I'm going to be obsessed with is blushes again, because I was looking at my blush collection and I'm like, I really need to dig deep, because the ones on top are the ones that are getting the most love. But I have to remember that there are other blushes on the bottom. I have a whole bunch. I have a whole bunch of blushes, people, that I really need to re-familiarize myself with. So yeah, blushes may be the next on the horizon. I'm still focused on eyeshadows though. I've got shadows on top of my shadows case because there's no more room. I have to order a case, a 3-drawer case just like this one for these eyeshadows, so I can have more room to order more eyeshadows. Okay, you know what? I'm done. I'm just having fun with my life right now. I'm living my youth all over again with all of this makeup stuff. I'm watching eyeshadow declutters, which make me want to clutter. And what do you think? While you're watching this, I'm probably watching a declutter video. Most likely I am. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, so that is that. With that, upon that, I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. Does anybody have this Rimmel lipstick? Alarm is the name of it. It is rather alarming. What are you doing this weekend? Because you know I've done, during the week off that I had, I did everything that I needed to do. This weekend I am maxing and relaxing. I may even watch the Newsroom series all over again. I love that show. What I need to do, which I think I will be doing, if anybody remembers Boston Legal and The Practice, the 3 shows, Boston Legal, The Practice, and not Newsroom, but the Something List. It just finished. Last Friday was the last. They all have James Spader in mind. James Spader is the star. I am so in love with him. And I was devastated at the way the Something List. What was the name of the show? The Something List. Hold on, people. I can't leave until I get the name right. Hold on. Here we go. James Spader. What is the name of the show? The Blacklist. Thank you. So you know it's finished. It kind of made me feel some kind of way, the way it ended. If anybody didn't watch the ending, of course I'm not going to tell you. But it made me feel some kind of way. But I'm obsessed now with him, because not because he's sexy or he's hot or anything. It's his acting ability. Oh, Jesus. It's what impresses me the most. I don't know how he does it. Well, I was reading up on him, and he's got one of those photographic memories where he could just look at his script and know it by by just one read. He needs that. He is blessed with that. Because when he was on The Practice and Boston Legal, I'm catching like little snippets on YouTube of his performance. The amount of dialogue that this man had to memorize astounds me. Astounds me. So now I need to get the last season of The Practice and the whole series of Boston Legal, because I think he played the same character in both shows. The last season of The Practice, he was introduced as a character, and that character transpired, transferred into Boston Legal. This is what I do, people. That's the, oh, excuse me, I'm all gassy. It's the thespian in me that's following his acting path because I love him so much. Okay, so that's just that with that upon that. This is I'm just filling you in on my shenanigans of what I'm doing. It is what it is. Okay, so that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day. I didn't even put a headband on, people. It was a good day, by the way. It was a good day. People were happy to see me back at work, so I'm very happy about that. And, now it's time for the weekend again. Loving it. Oh, and by the way, today, yeah, you weren't supposed to see me today because today would have been the pool party. It was canceled because we all thought it was going to rain because it was raining this morning. We all thought, oh, well, there's going to be a rain date. And then the weather changed. And now it's sunny and hot outside. And my boss was pissed the hell off because he didn't want to cancel. So we don't know if he canceled for the year. Like, or is he just going to change the date? We don't know. Because he had this particular day scheduled. Oh, well. So we shall see what happens. I will fill you in. And, yeah. A lot going on, people. A lot going on. Okay, on that note, I am going to max and relax now. I am going to release the Kraken and watch some eyeshadow videos until I probably fall asleep, or then go outside and fall asleep. You know how it goes. It's Friday. That is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day, Eyes of the Day, ABH Norvina, Volume 4, Eyes. Rimmel in the shade Alarm, Eyes, Lips, Alarm. There we go. And that is it. That is it. That is all. I love you. And I will talk to you sometime next week. Okay? I want everybody to have a safe and wonderful weekend. And I will talk to you then. Okay? I'll talk to you sometime next week. All right? I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye now.